A contrary pattern is beginning to emerge through the campaigning in the British elections underway. Face to face with Labour leader Keir Starmer, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is coming across as the more forceful, even the more convincing candidate. We saw that in the first debate between the two leaders, and we saw that again in the last one just days before polling. There's just a glimpse that last round where the two leaders clashed over immigration, among the other usual issues.
And that is the choice for you. Do not surrender our borders to the Labour Party.
Steve, this is complete and utter nonsense.
On the numbers.
Why are record numbers still coming under your watch, Prime Minister? How on earth can you say it's working? You put the scheme in place, the flights could go off. I noticed you've called the election, by the way, before any flights could actually get off, and it could be tested. An interesting timing. But if this was such a deterrent, why is it obviously not working?
So when Keir Starmer says he's going to return people, is he going to sit down? Are you going to sit down with the Iranian ayatollahs? Are you going to try and do a deal with the Taliban? It's completely nonsensical what you are saying, right? You are taking people for fools, right? I think that these people should not stay in our country. They will be on planes to Rwanda. That's what I will do with them. You still can't answer the question. What will you do with them?
All the tens of thousands?
All the illegal migrants who arrive will be processed and put on planes to Rwanda. And those savings we will use to cut your taxes. And what I want to do is cut taxes for people at every stage of their life.
And then again, Sunak is appearing more convincing over tax cuts, the other hugely controversial issue.
You can have tax cuts with the Conservatives, or you can have thousands of pounds of tax rises under the Labour Party, because he's simply not being straight with you about what is coming. Mark my words, your taxes are going up if he is in charge.
But in the end, the debates may not count very much unless the polls are all wrong. If the polls are right, then too many people have already made up their minds against the Conservatives, debate or no debate.
Yes, well, I've taken a day off today. Yeah. I've taken a day off so I can come and see you and say thank you for everything that you've done for our country.
Rishi Sunak has been making all the right moves expected of a politician in an election. And he has made some seriously wrong moves. He skipped the heart of D-Day celebrations in France. He left early to do an interview.
So you didn't care, did you?
No, I cared deeply.
Then why didn't you stay?
As I said, the itinerary for these events was set weeks ago, before the general election campaign. I participated in events both in Portsmouth and in France, and having fully participated in all the British events with British veterans, I returned home before the International Leaders event. That was a mistake, and I apologise for that. But I will always be proud of our record in supporting veterans here in the UK.
Whatever Sunak does or not, the Conservatives are 20 points behind, and that seems not to change. Returning to Parliament as Prime Minister is not impossible, but it won't be easy. And of course, Rishi Sunak knows that.
I'm not blind to the fact that people are frustrated with our party and frustrated with me. Things have not always been easy, and we have not got everything right. But we are the only party in this election with the big ideas to make our country a better place to live.